So, if you're a business owner, if you're somebody who is trying to climb your own Mount Everest, like me, you're going to see that there are many an obstacle coming your way. You see those huge obstacles in front of you. What I want to focus on right now is longevity and some big tips that you should focus on in regards to understanding what you're up against when, especially when you are owning your own business. And this is for trucking as much as it is for real estate or a landscaping company. What type of stressors are going to be right in front of you, and also to go around these things and to be a person who can strive for excellence while still having a balance in a way. Number one, understand that there is no balance. At the very beginning, you're going to see that there is no balance regarding trying to be successful and trying to maintain yourself. And so a lot of times you have to focus on you have to focus on the art of the multitask, the art of killing two birds with one stone. The most common questions that I'm getting are how to build grit and resilience in this area. And all that I can say is that you have to embrace the suck of what's going on. And you have to embrace the fact that, one, nobody's going to tell you to get up in the morning to go to work. Two, nobody's going to be pushing that payroll button for all your employees. Unless you do it. Three, nobody's going to go and find more business for you so that you can survive and so you guys can grow and thrive. You have to have that drive day in and day out. And as you continue, you'll be able to have gratification from a job well done based on your team being extremely happy, being able to develop a culture, yourself being able to maybe buy yourself something nice if that's how you motivate yourself. Those are the things that initially you start to look at and you say, okay, great. How can I stay sane while also being able to be successful? There is a transition that I want to outline when it comes to that balance. It's understanding that in an asset-based business, unless you're in a Goldilocks area where you have a great opportunity, a great niche, and not a lot of work, most of the time you're going to be putting in inhumane amount of hours to make something and build something that you don't know how to build with minimal help and nobody to turn to at times, because it gets lonelier and lonelier at 2 a.m. whenever you're trying to figure out these problems of a supply chain, or say, for example, in your real estate firm, or how to continue to increase your marketing for your landscaping company. I bring all these examples out because there's what I have experienced in the past. My tips for overcoming this balance situation is simply understanding that you have to overcome the situation that you're in daily, and that you're going to have to motivate yourself just like you're going to be brushing your teeth and continuing to push every single day without seeing any type of additional work or any type of additional results per se for the first couple weeks, the first couple months. But one thing that really affected me greatly was that whenever I was preparing myself and solving problems in my supply chain and becoming more efficient and with my trucks, I wasn't necessarily gaining more business. But what I was doing was I was preparing myself for that 90-minute window whenever that main corporate Fortune 500 company was meeting with me for a new contract. And I was telling him exactly what I experienced versus something that I never experienced, because that gave me an edge, because I'm able to go through this grizzled area, go through the mud of what's going on in my supply chain or in my business, and still figure out a way to survive, find balance, and get through the next day. Yes, you are going to have strained relationships, and yes, you are going to miss birthday parties. However, are you willing to get to that point? That's the type of question that you should ask yourself before you even start a business. And if you're already in business or you've adopted a business, you need to start asking yourself those hard questions, because that's what's going to separate you from here all the way to 6 months from now. The guy who is going to be asking 50 people a day, can I join your business? Can I be a part of your supply chain? Can I be a part of or can I buy your property? Whatever, is in 6 months going to have countless leads in comparison to the guy who is struggling to find motivation, who is struggling to find the meaning of it all, when in all reality, success is a numbers game. Longevity is the key, is the name of the game. Longevity in success, longevity in drive, longevity to provide measurable progress in reasonable time. I hope this helps in general to outline something for you that may give you some context in regards to anxiousness and not knowing where the money is going to come from for the next month. All I'm going to tell you is I'm going to point to the letter A, and it stands for action. If you are having a particular issue, you're trying to figure something out as a business owner, and you feel like you're kind of cut at the knees, you don't know who to talk to, everybody's just doing their 9 to 5, so you don't really know who to relay, this is what the channel is for. Finding that specific area where you're saying I can't, and somebody telling you that there is actionable steps to actually win this fight that you're in right now. Best of luck to you overall. If you do have any questions regarding how your business is rolling and you want some type of video on it, or if you do have some questions regarding how to start your own trucking company, where to start from, I do offer some new information to new guys trying to make it happen in the game and to try and build something for themselves. However, I will put a warning label on that. It is going to require just about everything from you. If you do have some type of story, some type of scenario you're dealing with, put it in the comments. Reach out, subscribe, and we'll be able to see each other in the future. Thanks.